Hello again. I fully expected Labour to behave badly after they won the general election last month, but I could not have guessed how swiftly they would abandon the idea of the rule of law and start acting as though they were running an Eastern European police state before the fall of the Berlin Wall. As I am sure that viewers are well aware, it is a cardinal principle of the judicial system in this country that a person is assumed to be innocent until he or she has been proved guilty in the course of a trial. This fundamental idea has simply been ditched by the Home Office, who are responsible for law and order in this country. In the description to this video, I give a link to a tweet made by the Home Office on August the 15th. It reads as follows: "More than 1,000 arrests related to recent public disorder. These criminals will face the full force of the law." These criminals. Among those 1,000 people are hundreds who have yet to be brought to trial and are therefore properly regarded as innocent. By describing them as criminals, the Home Office is in the first instance showing their contempt for the ancient principles of fair play and justice, which have always been taken for granted in this country, and also prejudicing their trials. How on earth can the government dare to describe people as criminals before they have even appeared in court? Do those in the Home Office know nothing about the law? Apparently not. The police in Merseyside are obviously taking their lead from the Home Office, because they have released a tweet, to which I also give a link in the description to this video, of the arrest of somebody suspected and later convicted of involvement in the disorder. They've set it to music. Yes, seriously, the police have filmed an arrest and made a music video of it, as though it's meant for public entertainment. Not only that, but they name the street in which the arrested man lives. This is never done. The most information which is ever given is a town or district in a city. By giving the name of his street, the police are practically inviting violence against his family or his property. Shocking business. Then there is a contrast between the speed with which white people involved in the disorder have been arrested, brought to court, and sent to prison, often within a couple of days, as opposed to the case of the black Labour councillor and trade union activist who was arrested 15 days ago, accused of inciting a crowd to murder by urging the cutting of people's throats. No sign of his being brought to trial any time soon, is there? I wonder why not. There is too the disparity in the severe sentences given to those accused of being mixed up in the rioting and men convicting of, for example, raping children. In December, a man was convicted of raping a girl under the age of 14, for which he received a suspended sentence. As part of the condition for the sentence being suspended, he had to sign the sex offenders register and notify the police if he left the country. He didn't bother to do so when he flew off to Egypt, so he was arrested and brought to court for breaching the terms of the suspended sentence. The judge told him, "If we had been in different times, then it would have been virtually inevitable that you would have gone into custody. The only reason you have escaped immediate custody today is because of the prison overcrowding crisis." So, an ill-judged post on Facebook, or shaking your fist at somebody, can lead to immediate imprisonment, as we have seen, but raping a child is not serious enough to warrant sending a man to prison. This government is turning out to be far worse than any of us could possibly have guessed, and they've only been in power for 50 days so far. The good Lord alone knows what the future will bring.